I got a call from my friend Tom. He says he's got a jewel over at Hot Rod Bob's place, and I ought to come and take a look. I gotta say, man, I am excited, but I'm also feeling a little cautious. I'm wondering why it's all the way in the back.
Hey, this is where we keep all the really good stuff.
Where nobody can see.
Right, exactly. I'm telling you, I got something really cool in store for you back here. After you.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Heck yeah, that is cool. It's like a 46, right?
47.
47. That's a nice car, man. I gotta say, this car's got a ton of potential. You know, this is one of those things I was not expecting. It's in great shape. You're stepping up your game. This one actually has windows in it. This is the point where you say, no, it's the car behind there? Yeah. Or is this the one?
This is it, man.
This is like a really good condition car, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're gonna love it inside.
Oh, wow. If you know me, you know I'm usually not called in on a project that starts off looking like this. So who knows? Maybe times are a-changing.
You know, we walked up on it, it was like, damn, this thing's clean, straight, you know, complete.
Oh, yeah, but you know what really excites you about this car? Watch, lean forward. It doesn't have that old car smell.
It looks clean, but definitely warrants more inspection. Hopefully Tom didn't buy it for the new car smell. But you've only been trying for the last 20 years to get the family cruiser, man. I think you're pretty much there.
I'm hoping so.
This looks like a great potential for Tom's family car. He keeps talking about that with every project. Some are chopped a little too low, some only have 2 seats. This looks like a happy medium. I mean, where do you even get this? What the heck's the story?
I got it from an old man in Santa Clarita. And the story goes, 10 years ago, he was driving it, heard something knocking or clunking or something, parked it, started working on it, and then just stopped and left it in his garage for 10 years.
They were working on it. They heard a clunk, and it stopped working. The old man from Santa Clarita met the little old lady from Pasadena, and that was the end of his car project. Doesn't make sense to me. Who was working on it? Why were they working on it? Were they even mechanics? If they were mechanics and they quit, something heavy's going on in there.
Yeah, it's a great body style, though. Really nice.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see the way, like from the 30s, the cars with all the big bulbous fenders, and as it progressed through the 40s, all the bubble shapes sunk up.
Yeah.
Now the running boards are inside the door. It's cool because so many of these have been just, you know, street rotted, especially, you know. All the chrome's gone off, like 90% of these.
It's like a barn find, but to find it complete like this was pretty amazing. Still these days, you can find stuff like that.
Just looking at this car, even at first glance, I got some ideas spinning around. You know, I'm getting the feeling about this thing, man. This thing is systematic. It's hydromatic. Tommy, this car is greased lightning, isn't it? This is the greased lightning car.
Yeah, man, it's the same one.
See, I had a feeling about that. You need a clear plastic hood.
Oh, wow.
Some big fenders.
Oh, no.
Cool lightning bolt graphic. I love your ideas. The Tom of yesteryear just might flip in a moment like this, but he seems to be taking it pretty well.
This is the car I've wanted since I was 18 years old, man.
Makes all the more sense to just cut it to pieces.
Oh.
Tom knows me well enough to just take it all in stride, you know? Maybe it won't go so radical, but maybe it will.
So what do you think, man? Are you into it?
Oh, totally, 100%. This is a really good starting point. So you remember that Packard we started with? You remember the truck we started with?
Yeah.
This is in really good shape.
And it ain't perfect, but it's perfect enough.
That sounds a lot like me, man. So here we go. Another project with great potential for some full custom customizing. Anything goes. So far, we've got all the elements for a successful project. A good car and all the luck in the world. Tom's been a really solid friend for a lot of years, and it really helps that he's the closest person to the ranch. If I'm traveling, he's watching the dogs, feeding them, etc. I gotta say, he is their #1 uncle. So I'm more than happy to reciprocate, get his car over here and get to work. Home sweet home. Let's see what this thing's made of. I think this project might be Tom's forever car, so I wanna do everything I can to make it right. Well, why don't you hop in and steer it? I'll push it forward a little bit and take the chains off, and then we'll just roll it right off.
Steering's cut.
What?
It doesn't, yeah.
What do you mean the steering's cut? This is definitely the first sign of things that are amiss. For some reason, the steering shaft has been cut. I don't know why you do that, but these are the facts.
Yeah, see, wheels don't
There's
go.
a problem. All right. Now this is becoming a typical project. It's already giving me grief, and it's not even in the shop yet. Is it in
going?
gear?
Huh?
Is it in gear? Is the emergency brake on?
Nope. Yeah, man, no, this thing was even rough getting up on the trailer.
How did you get on the trailer? I don't think Tom was purposely withholding information. You know, he was excited about all the potential.
I'm just telling you, man, it was a chore to get this up here.
So
Yeah,
it never actually rolled.
No, not good anyways.
I think he was just looking at the potential rather than the liabilities. Wait a second. Yeah, the clutch isn't connected. The steering's not connected. The emergency brake's off. So something's locked up. The plot thickens. The whole thing is just because a certain tool is designed for a certain procedure doesn't mean it cannot be applied to other ways. Nothing like the right tool for the job.
I don't know about this, man.
Not particularly sure that Tom's excited to see a tractor, but he's all grown up. He could handle it.
Don't hurt my car! You did it.
You know what they say, when one trick works, go right for the next. Or at least that's what I say. Used to do this in the scrapyard all the time. When the bucket comes in, just drop it in the bucket.
All right, man, this feels like out of the frying pan and into the fire, though. We're there. Ooh, it's working. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At all costs, this car will get in the shop. No matter how much it refuses, we're gonna get it done. It's becoming pretty clear as to why you got such a good deal on this. It's becoming even clearer as to why it sat still for 10 years. All right, what's going on in here? Ah, there's your problem. So somebody went in here with a saw and for some reason cut the steering box right out of the thing. And the whole transmission is disassembled. I mean, what's the end game with it? Obviously, you want to drive it.
Yeah. I mean, my hope is that we can do this simple.
When a client says they want to keep it simple, it means to me that they're very much misleading themselves. It's never simple. Just taking it off the trailer changed the simple factor.
Yeah, this is true.
It's got an issue. It's hiding. Why don't we just pull the engine and trans and see what's going on there?
I mean, how cool is it that this stuff's all original?
Yeah. I want it to feel like a newer vehicle, drive like a newer vehicle, but I want to keep it simple. I'm like, yeah. My simple fix would be to just cut the whole chassis off, pull the engine and trans, V8 automatic transmission, boom, you're down the road. I'm not sure if Tom pictured himself driving out of here in a fully restored vintage Ford. You know, we have limited resources, limited parameters, and we're gonna get something from it. Maybe not exactly what he was expecting. If you're gonna do all that taking apart, why would you put it back together with some better stuff, you know?
Man, you're making a lot of sense. I mean, like you were saying, how much cooler would this thing be with a V8 in it?
There's a reason everybody does it, Tom.
I choose Boogie.
Yeah, for sure. I know what I want. I want it low and fast.
I'm excited, man. I say let's get into it.
I know Tom's approaching this project with a limited budget, you know, and he came to the right place. I got a lot of resources, I got a lot of ideas. I think we can get this done. Transmission catching device. The end game here is to make it a really solid cruiser. And as much as it hurts Tom to pull out these 47 Ford parts, it's gonna be way better in the end for doing so. So, class, next time your car won't roll, see, it's locked. If you move this thing, it's free. Now that we've completed our lesson in vintage transmission diagnostics, all we have to do is everything. We've got Tom's street cruiser into the shop with all kinds of hopes and dreams being tossed around. We could push it down the boulevard, but he wants to drive it, so we got some work to do. Pulling that transmission and engine, we definitely got an issue to deal with. The idea of an engine swap just got me thinking. The outside of the car is telling one story,
Yeah.
but the insides, it needs some help.
Yeah, it's pretty rough in there, man.
Why not just upgrade the whole drivetrain, front and rear suspension as well?
I like where you're going with that, man. I mean, this old stuff is cool because it's old school, but I don't know, man, you've got my interest.
Out with the old, in with the new. I got people giving me stuff left and right. It's like, you know, with 50 acres, I start to collect stuff. So
Yeah.
let's take your engine out to pasture, and I'll show you what I'm working with.
All right.
You could say I'm a bit of a hunter-gatherer. You know, I'm always ready for when the budget is a concern. I have a few ideas that just might fit the bill for this project. So in this corner, we have the boat yard.
Why are we in a boatyard, man? You're not gonna put boat parts on my car, are you? Dude, what's with these, man? They say explosive on it.
Yeah, you need any explosive boxes?
Oh my gosh.
Need any bowling balls? Need a giant microphone?
Oh man.
Most people would say a man does not need 53 bowling balls. Some would say a man does not need a 15-foot tall faux microphone. Some may say a man does not need a harbor in the desert. All I'm saying is the weather has been a bit unpredictable, and there was one instance of a giant flood.
Well, you really got a collection of some wild stuff out here, man.
It's Hollywood, baby, Hollywood. One of my part-time gigs for the last 20 years has been working in various behind-the-scenes, televisions, commercials, that type of thing. So fortunately, when they strike a set, I get to get in there and see what's good before it goes in the dumpster. You know, we're working with this prop company, and they just always have extra stuff, you know, from videos and movies. But they're making a couple cars, and I was able to get these suspension clips from them. These are from a Ford Ranger, a pickup truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what it is, you know, you hear of a front clip installation. That's
Right.
exactly what this is. They just cut off the front and the rear portion of the frame, and they weren't using them. So you know me, I gotta have it.
Yeah, man, I've heard of people doing S10 pickups.
Yeah, same thing. And you know what the best part?
What's that?
They're free.
You can't beat that.
I think you could say the deal is dynamite. All I could say is out with the old and in with the not so old. There it is, man. Just rolling the clip up to the front of the car, it looks like it's gonna fit. The only thing that's gonna tell is to get it under there and see if it actually works. The whole challenge here, the way I was thinking about it, is I don't wanna go like unbolting stuff, right? So I want it to look just the same. With something like this, you would normally take the whole front clip off. I think we can get around that. So I think we should just cut 2 big windows in the inner fender wells and make them removable.
Yeah, man, when you start talking about cutting up these old cars, I start getting a little bit nervous. But at the same time, I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen.
So what you're saying is that you're both nervous and excited.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like a first date.
It's like a roller coaster, bro.
The fact that Tom has his camera out means that his nerves has settled a bit, and that's good news because the worst is yet to come. I have to get Tom in on the action so he can really soak in the destructive process. Aha!
She goes.
The main advantage in installing this front clip is we get to tailor the ride height, we get to tailor the wheelbase. You're really just creating the whole new front end of the car and modernizing it. I have no faith, a fear, no fear. At this point, we're not really sure where the 2 pieces are gonna meld. Typically what I do in this case is I just nip them both off and keep decreasing the space between them.
What did I get myself into?
Yeah, it's all fun and games when we're cutting apart my cars, huh?
Yeah.
What did he think we were gonna do? Put on a couple coats of wax or something? I mean, he has been warned. Now that you've become a street rodder, somebody's gonna want those old parts.
I'm telling you, we're gonna do a whole new thing with street rodding.
Before we mock up this clip, I wanna pull out the coil spring so the suspension's completely compressed.
And I felt that in my teeth.
Yeah. Most times I'm building a car like this, I'll put in the front clip with no springs in it at all. The idea being it's at its maximum